Ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very urgent. Let's go ahead and talk about all the madness that is currently going on as we speak. We're seeing job layoffs go through the roof. We're seeing China, Russia, Saudi Arabia start to abandon the US dollar. We're starting to see US bank collapses. You even hear recession, recession, recession. There's tons of fear being put out into our world today, right? A lot of us are unsure of what's going to happen with our economy, what's going to happen with the real estate market, but primarily San Antonio. Now, on the bright side, San Antonio is completely different from the rest of the country, right? We have a unique real estate market here in San Antonio, Texas. We have about four to five major military bases here in San Antonio. And during the recession in 2008, San Antonio declined about 6% just because we had a very heavy military presence here in San Antonio and people were getting orders to leave and also getting orders to come into San Antonio. So there was, tons of inclines in San Antonio throughout the years, even right now as we speak. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what's currently going on, ladies and gentlemen. So, currently, right now, I have a couple buyers, right? I have two buyers. They're a couple. They're married. They just relocated down from Tucson, Arizona, here to San Antonio, Texas. They're pre-approved for 275,000 with our preferred lender. Now, we've been, home shopping for the past week and a half already. We're actually about to head to another showing at the end of this live webinar. Now, the main point that I'm trying to make here is that we're searching in their price point, and every home that has caught their interest has gone under contract within about 5 to 7 days. Now, it led me to make this video because a lot of people are still skeptical on whether it's a great opportunity to purchase real estate in San Antonio right now. They see the current interest rates and it scares them, which I completely understand. And I tell buyers right now, if you can afford the monthly payment, if you're comfortable with where you're living, might as well pull the trigger, right? It's a very great opportunity to purchase. Home prices from June to about January had came down about $40,000 already. Now, what we're starting to see is the market increase just a tad bit, but now it's starting to stabilize. No one knows what's going to happen, right? You've probably been doing your research. You're wondering, hey, what's going to happen in the real estate market? Is it going to crash or are prices going to go up? And what's even interesting is I've been doing my own research as well. And I'm like, what's going to happen? So and so says this, so and so says the opposite. What's going to happen? Well, we're going to give you raw numbers. We're going to give you statistics because women lie, men lie, numbers don't, right? We've been home shopping for the past week and a half, and homes are still going under contract left and right. We're seeing bidding wars in the price range of about 200K to about 300K. It's insane what's going on, right? So let's go ahead and talk about the numbers now. So inventory, right? This is very important. And I would say before I get into the numbers, it is a great opportunity to purchase real estate. You may be thinking to yourself, oh, he's just saying this because he makes a living selling homes. You're not lying. I do make a living selling homes, and my main priority is to go ahead and clear up all the confusion. But what I can tell you is that me and the wife, we just purchased a home about a month and a half ago with today's madness, with today's interest rates, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? The main reason why we bought is because we had no competition. The home was already discounted about $40,000. And on top of that, we went with a new construction home. So not only did we get a discounted price, we got all our closing costs paid, and we also got a 5.25% interest rate. When interest rates right now are like about 6.5, almost 7%. And not to even mention, interest rates just came back down again. No one knows what's going to happen with the interest rates. Okay. So let's focus on what we can control. let's go ahead and talk about all the numbers that you need to go ahead and know. Inventory right now for 350,000 plus is 4.2, meaning that if no more homes were sold in about 4 months and 2 weeks, all the inventory in that price range would be gone. Now let's talk about 250 to 350K. There's 2.8, right? In 2 months, well, let's say 3 months, right? In 3 months, if no more homes were for sale, that's how long it would take for all of those homes to be non-existent, meaning gone. They're gone. Now let's talk about 190 to 250. There's 2.4 months left of inventory, meaning that if no more homes are sold, they're non-existent. So there is low inventory in these price points, primarily 190 to 350,000. There is low inventory. Now let's talk about the demand, right? People want to know how is the buyer demand, and how you're able to track buyer demand is homes for sale compared to pending sales. For example, if there's 10,000 homes for sale and there's only 500 pending sales out of these 10,000 homes, that goes to show you how strong buyer demand really is. And if that's the case, oh no, we're in for a rude awakening. But that's not the case here in San Antonio. So for the $350,000 price point, we have 5,000 homes for sale, and we have 1,194 pending sales. So there's buyer demand, but it's not as strong as it was, during the peak of COVID, during the peak of the housing market. There was probably about 5,000 homes for sale and about 5,000 pending sales. I mean, it was that crazy. Homes are flying off the market fast. Now, let's look at the 250 to 350 price point. There's 2,781 homes for sale, and there's 1,168 pending sales. So do y'all see that difference in the 350 plus price point to the 250 to 350 price point? That's a huge difference. There's 2,781 homes for sale and 1,168 pending sales. Look at how strong that buyer demand is in that price point. This is why my clients are dealing with homes flying off the market like this, right? This is why my clients are having to deal with bidding wars. Today, we will get them under contract though, right? I just wanted to show them because they asked for themselves, how's the real estate market? I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and show you. Now they understand, and now they're ready to pull the trigger. And we're gonna get them under contract today because our team and I, we negotiate, we do our very best to get our clients great opportunities in this real estate market, and we do our very best to make them happy at the end of the day. So no worries, we're not even concerned about this because we help our clients navigate this real estate market, hence why we're making this video right now. So now let's talk about the 190 to 250 price point. So we have 963 homes for sale, and we have about 367 pending sales in that price point. So yes, there's a gap, but think about, there's 900 homes for sale and there's 300 pending sales, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. That's a 600 gap. There is tons of buyer demand still going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. And if we go back to October of 2022, these numbers were doubled and tripled in buyer demand. And that really put a soft dent in the real estate market. Now we're starting to see home buying demand pick up at a very rapid pace, ladies and gentlemen. So the moral of the story is, if you can afford a home right now, if you can get pre-approved and you're comfortable with the payments, I would definitely say right now is one of the most perfect opportunities that you're going to find in San Antonio. And the main reason why I say this is because you can always change your payment, but you can never change the price of what you bought the home for. Interest rates have to come back down. What goes up comes down. vice versa. We saw it at the peak of COVID when rates were 2%, 1.99%, 2.5%. And now look at interest rates today, right? So, vice versa, they eventually have to come back down. With that being said, when rates come back down, refinance, get a lower rate, meaning you're going to get a lower payment as well, right? Most home prices are currently discounted. San Antonio will not stay like this forever. Right now, it's in a retrace. It's retracing right now. By summer, right? This is my prediction. By summer, or I feel more comfortable saying this, by next summer of 2024, home prices that you see right now will definitely be about 40K to 60K more than what you are seeing right now. And that is my prediction. I feel safe saying that. So, moral of the story, purchase now, refinance later, and boom, get your family the home that they deserve. If you have any questions about the real estate market, or if you're ready to go ahead and start your home journey here in San Antonio, Texas, you can reach me best by giving me a text, giving me a call, or going to my website, realtorty.com. realtorty.com. Go to my website. You can book a one-on-one consultation with my team and I, and we will give you the answers, the questions that you need, and we'll get you into a home and negotiate the best that we can. And we hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Topo Chico, sparkling water, it's the best. But God bless you all, and I hope you'll have a great day. Bye-bye. Christopher Simmons, you're very welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one, my brother. God bless.